All right, let's look at the homework 4.2, problem number 1. All right, so first we want to verify that the function satisfies the three hypotheses of Rolle's theorem and on the given interval. All right, so let's do that. All right, so you have f of x is x plus 1 over x. It wouldn't be continuous at x equals 0 because 0 will make the denominator 0. But the interval is excluding 0, starting from 1 over 7 to 7. So there's no problem. So it's nice and continuous. Derivative still exists. And so it's continuous on the closed interval and differentiable on the open interval. No problem. And also we have to check the f of 1 over 7 is the same value as f of 7. So we're going to have to do a computation for that. So we have, we already checked that. Whoops, sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, so here we know that f is definitely continuous on the given interval, 1 over 7 to 7, closed interval, and also differentiable on an open interval from 1 over 7 to positive 7, right? And we need to verify f of 1 over 7, which is going to be plugging 1 over 7, and it's a reciprocal, that's going to be 7. So 7 is so common denominator, so 1 over 7 plus 7 is 49 over 7, so it's 50 over 7. Right, if you do f of 7, this is going to be 7 plus 1 over 7, which is just adding in an opposite order, so this is still going to be 50 over 7. So we know that here the third hypothesis would be f of 1 over 7 is equal to f of 7, right? So we have a continuity and differentiability, and f of 1 over 7 equals f of 7. So it satisfies all three hypotheses of the Rolle's theorem. So we know that Rolle's theorem's applied. All right, then we want to find, so first we have to take the derivative. So f prime of x is derivative x is 1. Derivative 1 over x is negative 1 over x squared. Right? We know that there's going to be c. So we know that there is some c between negative, not negative, 1 over 7 to 7, such that f prime of c, which is 1 minus 1 over c squared, is equal to 0, because it's a Rolle's theorem. Right? Let's find the c. So from here we can easily find c. First I'm going to subtract 1, right, so that I can move 1 over to the other side. So we have negative 1 over c squared is equal to negative 1. Alright, we don't like negative signs, so I'm going to just multiply through by negative 1. So you have a 1 over c squared is equal to positive 1. And then we can just take the reciprocal of both sides. So you have a c squared is equal to reciprocal 1 is still 1. And then we can take the square root. So c is going to be plus or minus 1. But in this case, interval starts from 1 over 7. So we're going to just keep the positive 1. Right? So this is going to be the c value. All right, so let's type it in. All right, so c is going to be equal to 1. All right, let's check the answer. All right, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.